In that a schematic of the wellhead and the charisma state. This is first include a many parts. Include a casing head. Also, this is a casing head. This is the for the surface casing or the conductor casing, for the production casing, and for the tubing. You see, this is maybe top of the master valve, because by this valve we can close the valve. Also, this is like a wing valve. By the wing valve, some of the wing valve connect to flow line, or maybe use some of the wing valve for killing the valve. But in the some configuration of the valve, maybe we kill the valve by the swabbing valve at the above. This, if we have a two-wing valve, this is for the high pressure type of the wellhead and the charisma. But in the many low pressure valve, we just have one wing valve. It is a swabbing valve for running a wire line, lagging, snubbing tools, or any intervention process like coil tubing, slick line, and another. We can use some of this swabbing valve. Also, this gauge pressure monitor the pressure of the wellhead pressure. Wellhead pressure means that the well flowing pressure minus the total pressure loss. So it means a wellhead pressure and can record and monitor by this gauge. We have also different valve for control the annulus, for the monitoring the annulus pressure beside a tubing head spool. Inside the tubing head spool, we have a tubing hanger to hang the tubing and transfer the weight of the tubing to inside of the casing part, casing head. Another important thing that I said is about the configuration of the wing valve. In the sometime, we have a V shape of the wellhead. V shape of the wellhead, the purpose of the V shape of the wellhead to control the corroded for the high flow rate. Because you see that at this type we have some angle, and by the high flow rate and sandy wells, maybe this angle must be corroded. So we use a Y shape or the sweat band shape for the transfer of liquid to the flow line. Another important thing is about the transfer of the liquid to the flow line. You must be controlled by this choke valve the amount of the pressure, because the many surface planning facility need a specific pressure. Have a specific inlet pressure. So you must be controlled the amount of the inlet pressure for the surface facility. As you've seen, first is the casing head spool. Casing head spool is set right after the top hole section. After the top hole section, we set a casing head spool and the first casing head. But maybe you have a question about that. This is a state for all of the line of the valve. During the drilling, we have a this spool during the production. So maybe we have some corrosion inside of this type of the casing head. So for any operation, wireline operation or another coil tubing, we set a special plug, means the weir bushing, inside of the casing head. We set the weir bushing by the tool's name is plug tester. Plug testers go down during the drilling, and set a weir bushing inside of the bottom casing head to protect from the corroded and the eroded. This type of the valve is the vertical valve, because the valve in line with the charisma stuff. If we have a horizontal valve, this valve must be set here. So this is a vertical well. Any question? Do you have any question about this geometry and charisma study? It's very clear. But